up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I have decided that it was time for our Suriname red-tailed boa pepper to get a tub upgrade. She's needed one for about a month now, so I thought, hey, today is as perfect as any. And I think I'm going to take our emerald tree boa, Miss Nebula, out, and I think I'm gonna clean up her cage too. Her cage needs a bit of spot cleaning, and I think I'm just gonna tear it apart and maybe put some new substrate in. So right now I am headed to Walmart to pick out a new tub for Miss Pepper. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button down below and head on over to our Instagram pages and give us a follow for updated pictures and to see when new videos drop. I have those linked down in the description. All right, so I'm almost to Walmart, so let's go see what we can find. So we got our new bin. They did not have the bigger one that I wanted, but this one will work just fine for the next 4 or 5 months until she gets a little bit bigger and we'll need another tub upgrade. The tub that she's in now is equivalent to a 20 gallon. It's an 80 quart. I believe this one is equivalent to a 30 gallon. This one is a 109 or 114 quart. I'll leave the link in the description below for this particular tub. But this one will work just fine for now for an upgrade. I do like to do the tubs. They're a little more cost efficient. If you don't know, a Suriname red-tailed boa, especially a female, is gonna get upwards of 10 all the way up to your max of 14 feet long. So she's gonna need quite a bit of enclosure by the time she reaches 4 or 5 years old. So this is just an easy, cost-efficient way to upgrade the tub to give her more room as needed as she grows over the next few years. So real quick, if you haven't seen my other video for her basic tub setup that I did for under $100, I'll link it in the description below. I do have some leftover substrate when I did that particular tub setup. So for this upgrade tub setup, I am gonna replace the substrate, but I already have substrate on hand, so I'm not spending any more money. She can still fit in the hides that's in there. Her water dish is still sufficient for now. So basically the only thing that I had to purchase for this tub upgrade is the tub itself. So everything that I'm gonna be putting in it, I already had from the first tub build. So the first tub setup was under $100. And like I said, I'll link that in the description below. And then this one only cost me 10 bucks. So this is a very cost-efficient way to upgrade snakes as they grow, or any reptile for that matter, if you can do the tub setup. So I haven't really decided yet, but I also have some leftover cocoa bark that I do use for our ball pythons. I'm thinking about mixing that with the eco earth that I currently have in her bin. I'm also thinking about switching up her water dish. I have some other water dishes on hand that I have used for our ball pythons, but I'm thinking about going to a more round dish and getting it away from the sides, because the problem we're having right now with her corner water dish is the moisture is building in the corner and it's creating mold on the eco earth substrate, which is why I decided to do her bin today. So I'm kind of undecided. We'll have to see how this video goes. All right, so now I'm gonna get going and head on home, and then we're gonna get this build started. So I drilled a few holes in it. I didn't drill as many holes as the last one because this bucket doesn't have a gasket, so there'll be plenty of airflow. This is just gonna be on the cool side. So now let's go wash it up and we'll take it inside. Alright, I decided to go with the different water dish because this one's a little more round and that way it can sit in the middle a little bit better. Plus, it's a little bit different so she can get in it if she needs to. Then I washed up and cleaned all of her fixtures, so now we're going to put those back in. Those are the same ones out of her old tub.
So that's the way I'm gonna leave it right now. Because the cage is bigger, I need to get another branch to put over here because she does like to hang out. She brings her head out and hangs out right here and she thinks she's hidden. So it's kind of cool to see her when she does that. So I left that one on there because she hangs out on the cool side a lot. And then we'll have to get another one from this side. But that's kind of it. So we'll put it up on the shelf and get our snake back in it. There it is on the shelf. Miss Pepper, time to go put you in your new enclosure.
Alright, so now that we're done with Miss Peppers, now we're going to move on to Miss Nebula's. We got my snake hooks, so now it's time to get this girl out. Can you tell I'm not exactly fond of this, but it has to be done. So.
Temporary.
Temporary holding cell.
She getting locked up. She ain't even done nothing wrong.
There's our girl.
Look at that big old water scariness.
No, she's not that bad. You can still... Technically, I could... She's hissing. Yeah, I see you.
She's like, what do you mean you see me?
No, you stay that way. There you go. Mama's just gonna sit you down. You can stay on your perch. Alright, and we're gonna button her up. Go put her by the fireplace. Alright, now I'm just gonna start dismantling all this and we're gonna clean all of this out and we're gonna take it outside. We got the whole inside cleaned out. There is a major crack on the bottom. So we're gonna go flip it over in the driveway and my husband's gonna actually flex seal the bottom to make it so the water or any kind of moisture won't come out the bottom. And that'll be good for now. We are planning on replacing her cage, just not right this second. All right, so there's that nice crack that goes all along the bottom. So now we're gonna just kind of put a bit of a patch on it for now until we can replace it. Now that that's done and complete, we're gonna let it dry. We did it on the outside, obviously, so we don't get no chemical smell on the inside. So that'll keep the cracks from cracking anymore, and it'll keep it watertight. All right, now all her fixtures are washed up, so we're just waiting for the bottom of her cage to dry, and we'll bring it back in and fill it back up with new substrate and put all our stuff back in.
Eventually.
All right, so we finally got it back in the house. Now I gotta get it all back together. All right, so I made up some sphagnum moss. So we're gonna put that in there and we're gonna mix it a little bit with coconut husk. So we're gonna mix a little bit and then I'm gonna put this on top to help keep the humidity up. Alright, so I mixed our coconut husk with the sphagnum moss, as I said, and that'll create some good humidity in here to rise, and then we have some good ventilation at the top. So hopefully that'll do a little bit better than her last setup. She had the cypress mulch,
which is really good. And I'm not saying that the last setup was bad, I just think it could be done better, which even this is pretty basic. This could definitely be done better.
Eventually, when we get her a different cage because of that crack, I think we're gonna end up doing a bioactive setup. So that is gonna be the best environment for her.
So for right now, doing this with what she has going on is suitable for her species. I would just like to do it better in the future. Alright, so I got these things back in. They're not marked, which I need to mark them, but I had to kind of figure out which ones went where. There is some water. Alright, time to go back. Here, look inside.
She's ready.
I know. Come
Hey,
on.
girlfriend.
Come on.
No. Right.
You still on the pole? Yeah. Yeah, look at her, huh? She's heavy too. Alright.
Now you just need to get the hook out.
I know. Can I have this back? You didn't like it. I'm trying to get it back. There you go. Now we still have one more branch to put in. Maybe we'll wait till you're not Miss Sassy Pants. Alright. All done. Back in your cage. Have fun. Look at that tail. Alright, honey. Get comfortable. Goodbye. Alright, we went to PetSmart and I got this clean background to go along her back since I had to throw away the other one because it was nasty when we got it out. And then we have this nice, pretty Bromeliad to put in there. This is going to be beautiful. I'm going to put it right there in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on and then I'll show you guys.
Alright, so I got it in and it looks really good. Let's check it out.
Miss Nebula is hiding behind there. Now let's look at her done, finished cage. I love it. Look how pretty that is. She's got her nice background in there and her nice fresh substrate, and she is all clean. It's awesome.
Alright, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, watching us redo Miss Pepper's cage and cleaning out and redoing Miss Nebula's. I think they both look great and they're nice and fresh and clean for at least a couple months. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and go check out both of our Instagram pages that are linked in the description below. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day, stay safe, stay sane, get out there and make your own footprints now that we can finally get out of the house. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!